everybody, and welcome back to our channel. Today is finally the awaited video, the Q&A that I've been trying to film for the past 3 months. Let's start. I'm going to start on Instagram of the questions that you guys asked. Thank you guys so much for responding. I really like the Q&As because then I get to participate with you guys. So, first question is from Hello, it's Gwen, which is one of my best friends. Which program, app, software do you use to edit pictures and video, and which one is your favorite and why? So I'm going to start with the pictures. When I'm taking pictures like in a more professional way, so like when I do the photography part of things, I use the Adobe Lightroom, which is kind of like a Photoshop, but it's a little less complicated. And then for my Instagram pictures, I do Visco and Foodie. So it's those two that I usually use. I don't do like the Facetune and all that stuff. For my videos, like the vlogs, all the stuff that's on YouTube, I do Film Cut Pro. I used to use iMovie, but then I just felt like it was so limited with what I was trying to show you guys. So it is an investment. I paid I think we paid $300 for it. But it's completely worth it if you really want to get into that whole cinematography kind of feel to the videos. It lets you do a lot more than just what iMovie provides, but I really recommend iMovie. It's a more simple route. So if you don't like complicated stuff, then go with iMovie. And which one is my favorite? So my favorite app to use to edit pictures like instantly is the Foodie one. It allows you to take a picture with like on the app. You don't have to go on your camera app, take the picture, upload it, and then edit. You can just choose the effect that you want, and then you can just take a picture right there. And for my videos, it's Film Cut Pro because there's a lot of effects that you can kind of purchase and then just use it. And I mean, I love the way my videos, they look, so I'll go with Film Cut Pro. Willer Henry, I wonder who that is. Hi. He asked, how long does it take to usually edit a 10-minute video? It all depends on what video I'm filming. If it is a 10-minute vlog of like a trip or something, it takes a long time because we usually don't just use the camera that we film with. There's a bunch of other equipment that I have to grab the memory from. For me, because I'm a perfectionist, it usually takes with no break about 4 hours, but with a break it probably takes like a whole day or maybe more, because 10 minutes is pretty long. So even a 6-minute video, it takes about 3 hours. So it all depends on what video you're doing. I think the worst part of editing for me when it comes to like editing a long video is having to grab the footage from other places and then having to choose the song. So Jackie asked, hi Jackie. Jackie asked, do you use the same camera to vlog and to do sit down videos? Yes. This is the Canon EOS, I have a hair on my face. This is the, This is the Canon EOS M6. My dad and my mom gave it for me for my birthday. And I think it's amazing just because I have a bunch of other lenses that are all Canon, so I can just attach it to that one. I had to buy an adapter to it. But it works great for sit downs and it works great for vlogs. So I use both. Erica asked, how many times do you have to watch the same video? A lot. Especially when you're editing. I watch, every time I finish editing one clip, I go back and I watch all of it. Or I just go to like, you know how when you play a video game, it is like a checkpoint? That's what I do. I choose a little checkpoint for me to go back from there. So I would just say a lot. I don't know how many times I have to go back and watch it. I do know that it's so frustrating because when it's not perfect, or when it's not, I don't feel a very big like, whoa, that's awesome, I usually just delete the whole thing and just start over. I've done that like about 10 times. And then Natalia asked, where do you get your music, camera equipment, and what program do you use to edit? How did you learn to edit? So where did I get my music? I now get my music from my website called Epidemic Sounds or Music. It is a subscription one, so you have to pay per month or a year, a yearly fee. I paid for the Epidemic $15 a month. I get it from that because when you upload a video to YouTube, there's that whole copyright thing. So the songs that are on the websites, you pay that fee, but then you can use their unlimited number of music. And if you don't want to do that, then you can go on YouTube, type in uncopyrighted music, and then it'll give you like a bunch. You just listen to them, copy the link, and then go to a separate website that you have to convert the video into an MP3 file or an MP3-4. So I thought it was just too hard, and I was like, let's go to the Epidemic Sounds or go to one that you just have to pay. Because then you start to see that every single YouTuber uses the same thing, because there's only a certain, it's not a lot of variety on YouTube. So that's where I get my music. The camera equipment is from Best Buy. I have a tripod that I can go through. So this is my tripod that I use. I'm not using it right now because I wanted to show y'all. It's the Manfrotto. It has 3 little legs, just like this, and it's tiny and it doesn't go up, so that's the only downfall. Good thing is that it fits anywhere. So I have my bag, I'm gonna put that in there, and it fits perfectly. Pretty much anything, you can put it in your pocket. That's what I love about this one. This one, I don't know if I told you guys the price already, but it's $25 on Amazon or Best Buy. I told my cousin about this one, and she actually found it cheaper on Amazon. I think she found it for like $19 or something. And this little press release button, it allows you to adjust the head of the camera in the 360 way. And what I really like about this one is that this section right here is really sturdy. So it makes it seem like it adds a little bit more stability to the camera that you're gonna use. So that's what I love. The camera that I'm using is the Canon EOS MS. Oh, by the way, this one comes with like an adapter to put your phone in, so you can use your phone on this. And I just adjusted it to the camera. This camera is the Canon EOS M6. It was, with everything, with insurance, is about $1,000 something. It has detachable lenses, so that means you can release your lens that comes with it and just attach your own. So that's the only downfall, is that it doesn't go inside to make it more compact, which I kind of wish it was. I know that the Canon G7X does that. It goes inside the camera like the old style cameras. This one is, it's a little bit heavy, but you can release it, take out the lenses. You have to buy an adapter, so I bought this on Amazon for like $200, which is insane. And then you just attach the ones that you want. Oh, on this side. So then you just put it in. Yeah. And let me see, what else do I use? Oh, we also have a GoPro. Where'd it go? It is the GoPro. Now I'm confused. I don't know if this is the GoPro 4 or 5. I don't know, and my husband's not home, so help me. But this is the GoPro that's in silver, and then he bought the Karma, which this was $300, and then I think this was $300 or $400 at the time. Now I think you can find it for a little bit cheaper, but this is amazing. Our New York video, the one that we went, like we did downtown touristing and stuff, it was basically filmed all with this. And let me turn it on, so you're gonna hear it. Isn't that cool? So it does that, and then it goes along as to how you want to, what's that supposed to do? doesn't lose stability. So you can run with this and it doesn't seem like you're even running. I'm gonna turn it off. You do have to charge both the Karma and the GoPro.
Hi everybody!
Guess who's working from home?
I'm working from home today. Well, it's not a whole fun work. I'm doing working up my taxes.
Do you want to talk about our equipment?
Do you want to talk about you and me? You want to?
Wait! Maybe you can join the conversation. So tell us, what is the name of your drone? Because everybody's going to be asking. The thing is going to fall.
Oh, can you? Okay. So, okay guys, it's a very exciting thing. I did my research about 3 to 4 months. And what I was really worried about in terms of the drone world is I thought that the drones that were in the market was too big. We are big travelers, so like we like to travel sometimes, you know, when we're in drive, it's not a problem, but when we're like going out airplanes, like when we're going on flights, especially if we're going to be doing this in Portuguese or in English?
English.
All right, especially the fact that we're going to be going international this year, which is awesome.
Uh-huh.
So, space, accessibility, easy to get to for good quality drone. So I did my research, and then it happened that roughly it was December of 2016, they had launched the MAVIC Pro. MAVIC Pro.
MAVIC Pro.
MAVIC Pro. So it's MAVIC Pro by DJI. So they are the guys made the Phantom, which is a popular Phantom, but
the white one, right?
Yeah, the white one, but it's really big. It's like probably
bulky.
like this size.
It's like the size of this book bag. I'm kidding.
Yeah. The MAVIC Pro fits pretty much in my hand, and it opens up.
It's like this size, right?
Let me get my case.
Oh yeah, bring it. Bring it! So that was not planned. She was not supposed to be even talking in this video. So.
This is it. You see, it's pretty much the size of a face.
Oh, a little bit bigger than the face.
Yeah, but it's really small. I mean, it's really small. The Phantom bag is pretty much, I'll say, about 5 times bigger. Yeah, it's a big book bag. You're on my shot here. I'm taking over. So once we open the bag, you got my charger that I don't typically keep in here, but this is good. It actually charge 4 chargers. Actually, not at the same time. Not 4 batteries. Not at the same time. Right? It charged 1 at a time, but you don't have to keep changing it. But it has 4 ports. And this is actually a bundle that I bought. The drone itself is $1,000 by itself, and it just comes with probably just 1 battery and the controller and stuff. I bought the bundle that came with 2 extra batteries, a charger, a car charger. It came with this dock here. It came with more propellers, which I broke a couple of them on my first 2 flights.
And it came with the bag?
And it came with the bag too. So, and that was about $1,300. And then I also got the which I really highly recommend if you have no experience with drones, get the insurance. Try to learn by myself. And I broke it the very 3rd flight. Ai.
Quebrou, amor. Olha aqui.
I know. Oh man. You know, it cost me $1,300, so I just paid $75, and they send me I send the broken one, and they send me a brand new one back. But you got 3 strikes, so I used my first strike. I only have 2 strikes, and I believe the insurance was about close to $200, which is completely worth it. So as you see the drone here, it has no battery right now because I can put it in, but it has no battery. Pretty much fits in your hand, and you can just open up. I mean, this thing is extremely and it becomes the drone. This is by far, from what I'm seeing in the market, straighten you back. From what I've seen in the market from people that does that they're filming, you know, big weddings, and these guys are charging about $5,000 to $10,000 a wedding. They're using these guys right here. So the professional people are using these guys because it's really small. It films 4K. The quality on it, as you guys seen in our videos, it's amazing. It has the small camera here with its stabilizer on it, which is nice. So you see here MAVIC Pro, and it's by DJI. So this is one of the batteries. Comes with it. You plug it in, and you just push it in, and the battery is really heavy.
It lasts just how long?
It lasts per flight, depending how you do or how fast you go. It's roughly about 20 to 25 minutes of flight, which is it's a lot if you really think about it.
We only stay out for about like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we only stay out about 10. So every time I go out and make a flight, I probably do about 2 to 3 flights for the battery. Or it all depends on how long you spend on per flight. But like I said, overall 20 to 25 minutes. After you hit about 20 to 15%, there's a setting that you do there that it tells you that's a low battery, so it's gonna get the drone to come back. You can change that lower to lower, but I wouldn't risk putting in like 5%, and maybe what if you're far away and it starts ringing and it doesn't have too much time to reach you.
That never happened.
They have it else because I have the percentage really high, so I have the percentage to 20%, which is still about 4 to 5 minutes of flight. So that's the MAVIC Pro, and this is how you put it away. The back propellers go first, and so these propellers are made of plastic. They tend to, depending on where you land and stuff, sometimes they can get chipped. So if you buy the bundle, it comes I think with 3 packs of it, which is great because like I said, I already broke a few and we've only had it for about a year. Registered to the FAA right there. Mine expires on the 20th. On 2020. You just want to register that so you don't have any problems when you're flying. You also get a little card, and you can. Where did you go, babe?
I went on a website. I just put drone registration.
This is the controller, and maybe some other time we can show you guys how we play with it. This is the controller. You hook up your it comes with an Android hookup and Apple. There you go. So it's really small. It fits on my hand, and then you can just turn it. I like it. I love it because it can it's like a transformer, just like the drone. It just boom, 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 and boom, and boom, boom, and boom. It just transforms, and then what you do is you hook up to your phones. So this kind of grips it together.
Is it better if you have Wi-Fi or no Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you're gonna use the network of your phone to be able, and you always have to be connected to the internet with these type of drones. If you're gonna buy a really cheap drone, you can get away with it, but you want to make sure you're not riding these stuff in restricted areas because you can get in trouble.
The good thing about this one is that it doesn't even allow you to fly if you're in a restricted zone. So meaning that we heard that other drones, they kind of don't let you know that, and then you don't know that you're in a restricted area, then you get caught. This one doesn't even allow you to lift off. But what is an option for them to go a cheaper route? Is there like another drone that's from this company?
There is a Spark, the one that just came out, a Spark. I haven't really tried it. The good thing, there's a Phantom, that's the Phantom 3, which is an older model. It's for $500. If you wanted to train, which I still think is a little pricey. The only thing is, I would not buy a cheap drone just because it doesn't have all the features that the most expensive have, which is stabilized. It comes back to you if the battery is lower. It goes over a mile away. Features like if I go like this, it takes a picture by itself if it's filming me. So all those things are a feature that helps and makes it easy for you to control the drone. So the amount that you pay for it, it's worth it. I would put my money on it if you're really thrilled about it. But there's drones out there for $100 to $200 that I've seen people use, and they've asked me to help them out with it. But there's no features on it, so it's extremely hard. Like, it's really hard to drive. It's really bad, the quality. The battery sucks. It has a whole lot of conflict, and it becomes not even fun because you fly 1-2 times and it's already starting to acting up. Recapping the drone.
Price.
$1,000 by itself, meaning the drone, the controller, and one battery, and that's it. Or you can make the bundle, which is $1,300. It comes with 2 extra batteries, which is a total of 3. It comes with a car charger. It comes with extra propellers. It comes in with a charger port, and
insurance is recommended.
And the bag. And I really recommend insurance. I would practice in an open field, like an open field with no trees, no buildings, no houses. No houses, and no people, just for you to get a feeling of how it is to land. My best videos that I like so far is the one that we went to Myrtle Beach.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. Ooh, I live it. That's my true
I was able to capture a moving jet ski while being consistent sideways, which was really sick, and it's really hard to, like, you know, to get there and follow there on your very first few flights.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Love you. Ow.
Oh, I got 10.
Close the door. Close the door. Gracias. So that was the drone. That was